Hello on YouTube, hello on Twitch, and welcome to another episode of my Hearthstone Let's Play series. This is Northstar. You're well, taking care of each other and being kind to yourselves. For those new to my channel, welcome. Returning viewers, welcome back. So the last one I was so tired I didn't realize stupid Merchant of Legend had put a Mare Noggin Fire in my deck and I drew it almost immediately after I shuffled it, which is ridiculous, terrible luck, because of course it was an early turn, so it cluttered up my hand, made me burn a card I could have played and waste mana. As it so happens, also messed up the whole, I could have, just by chance, had much better card draws. I won anyways, but that was incredibly frustrating. Not at all something I should have had to deal with, but I was having terrible luck. I had a warrior who played all his cards by turn 4. 5. And he just was getting perfect cards, not waste a single mana to completely control the board, have 2 locations out by turn 3. He was cheating. He was definitely cheating. And so I was suspicious of the next guy. And looking back at the replays and stuff, looking back at the recordings, I don't think the second guy was hacking. The first guy definitely was, though. And I got so frustrated by the first that the second, that happens sometimes. I wish it would stop doing these play as a specific class quests, and when I cancel them, it almost invariably gives me one that's worth a little less. I don't want to play Death Knight. I want to focus on playing one class a ton, until I really get a good idea of what's going on. This intentionally. And then if people are playing this class, let's make more people play. And though people aren't playing because the card has a bad win rate. And it keeps forcing me towards classes that, given my cards, are enough for me, in the hopes probably that I'll buy their stupid card packs. Well, anyways, viewers, I hope you've been taking care of each other. Really, it's tough these days. I'm stressed. Got a complete jerk roommate who's harassing me all the time. And another guy is very nice, but he's struggling with things, and I can see he's wanting to keep his life in one piece. That's from Nigeria, and he's struggling with the nursing program. I suspect it's the poor quality of public education in this country that set him up not well for post-high school education. I don't know if he went to college before. And then the other guy, who went to a very good college, is seriously mentally ill and is, unlike the first, Nigerian guy is very nice and then very Christian, though it leans towards religious fanaticism sometimes. But then the other guy is just tore down a bunch of Kerns I had, I guess, after the last Marwyn videos I recorded. So, these Hearthstone ones, the first one, since he tore down a bunch of Kerns, I put in some windows in a common room. Oh, you don't get to have there. Well, there's Kerns in the kitchen. He doesn't mind those. He just didn't want this because it's the room outside my room that most of the time I'm the one who's very passive through, and he just wants to harass me and make me uncomfortable and feel unvalued and interfere with anything that I decide I want to do with public spaces, which he dominates and fills with his junk. Absolute abusive monster who sits there and mocks and beats down with words. At least he's not violent with his fists, but he's very good at hurting people with words and just being a piece of human trash. And we deal with this. After getting away from a roommate who was homicidal and threatening to murder me simply because he got in trouble for threatening to beat me because I complained to the guy was blaring music after he refused to turn it down and threatened to beat me up. So that, he threatened to beat me up when I asked him very politely, different guy, different partner. And I went to landlord of that because that's not acceptable, threatening to beat people, and then he started threatening to kill me. And to put me out of there. Technically same building, but different unit, and now it's clear why the rents are so low where I am. Because no one can stand this guy who's a total jerk on my floor, the murderous guy, the floor below. And indeed, they both driven roommates out before. In fact, I had a roommate when I was on the other floor who would come away from this guy was the, you know, verbally abusive guy, and then he ended up with the physically violent guy who threatened to, you know, beat him or kill him, and so he, moved out there as well. This guy was the guy who had gotten through medical school, but then not done well in USMLE and not matched with residencies. That roommate. Interesting guy. Nice. From East Africa instead of West Africa. There's a lot of minorities in this area of town because, well, poverty and racism in America. You know, immigration often means people coming in poor areas. These people are legally around, thankfully. Not mess with ice monsters or whatever, but
I wonder.
Alright.
Quickly!
To splinters!
Justice is mine.
Pleasure affords your end.
Think. Justice is mine. Think.
Just keep quiet.
Swiftly!
Wretched rights!
Drains. At least it's in 26. But I'm looking at the 6, 5, 4. See what it drawn on turn 3, 2, or 1.
Almost out of time.
Suspicious. And hackers always have themes. Like they get all their Twilight eggs and other eggs right at the beginning. And statistically, some should be buried in their deck.
I wonder.
No luck for me. Hit the stupid direwolf. Well, I depended on it. Yes, it does. And he's trying to target an elusive minion, which any player knows you can't do. That might be botting.
Almost out of time. Pleasure of fool.
Power uses some hackers and some few legit players. Super early egg of Kalos. Fine with this game is Direwolf really early. And his Twilight eggs early. It's all deeply suspect. You know, I haven't gotten a single one of my imbue cards. Not one.
Swiftly!
Twilight gathers.
I need a random zero cost thing.
Justice is mine!
player. So you can make sure that I can't even pass on the bonus effect.
You love my new recipe.
I have something you want to see.
There's nothing I can do but play this.
Are
But
Justice is mine.
and he wouldn't have taken so long to choose to do that unless he was cheap and knew he was trying to act in a card. Hacking little bot. Or he's definitely botting is not hacking. Hi, hacker.
Death to the man king, or no star move.
Second player might have been hacking defeated, but with them pulling ridiculous card luck out of their way, I should have never been able to get. Mostly just because they had well-designed decks and a little bit of luck here and there. I knew what I was doing. Can't always work. Some hackers will play in ways that you can't be. Play mage or palette cards. 50 of them? No. Not when it's once by Death Knight Druid or Warlock. Alright, well that's enough of that video. Hope you all enjoyed. Take care of each other. Kind yourselves and me, always find it back. Starly, tell them Northstar, dude. Best luck to you all.